Have you ever read an article that was so interesting you couldn't stop reading? On the other hand, have you also come across articles that made you lose interest within the first few lines? So, what makes the difference? Is it better English? Bigger vocabulary? Or years of experience? Not really. Good content writing is not about using difficult words or showing off your English skills. It's about sharing useful information in a simple, clear, and engaging way. Whether you're writing blog posts, website content, social media captions, emails, or product descriptions, the basic principles remain the same. In this video, I'll share 10 practical content writing tips that every beginner should know. These tips are easy to understand and can help you improve your writing from today itself. So, let's get started. 1. Understand what content writing really means. Before learning how to write better, let's first understand what content writing actually is. Content writing means creating content that informs, educates, solves a problem, or helps people make better decisions. It can be a blog post, website page, email, product description, or even a social media post. Many beginners think content writing is simply filling pages with words. But that's not true. The real goal is to help your readers. For example, if someone searches for how to improve spoken English, they're looking for a solution, not a long essay. If your content answers their question clearly, you've done your job well. Always remember this. People don't read because you want to write. They read because they need help. When you focus on solving their problem, your content automatically becomes more valuable. 2. Know your audience. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to write for everyone. The truth is, content becomes more effective when you know exactly who you're writing for. Before you begin, ask yourself a few questions. Who is my reader? Are they students, business owners, parents, or professionals? What problem are they trying to solve? Once you know your audience, choosing the right language and examples becomes much easier. For example, if you're writing for beginners, avoid technical terms. If you're writing for professionals, you can use industry-specific words where needed. The better you understand your readers, the easier it becomes to create content they enjoy reading. 3. Research before you write. Even experienced writers don't start writing immediately. They first spend time researching the topic. Research helps you understand the subject better and ensures that the information you share is accurate. Use trusted websites, books, research papers, or expert blogs to gather information. Reading a few articles on the same topic is also helpful. It shows you what others have covered and helps you think about what extra value you can provide. But remember, never copy someone else's work. Learn from different sources and explain the topic in your own words. Good research builds confidence, and confident writing builds trust. 4. Write headlines that make people click. Your headline is the first thing people notice. No matter how good your article is, many readers won't click if the title isn't interesting. A good headline should clearly tell readers what they'll learn. Instead of writing content writing tips, try something more specific like 10 proven content writing tips every beginner should know. It immediately tells readers what to expect. At the same time, avoid clickbait. Don't promise something your content doesn't deliver. An honest and clear headline may get fewer clicks in the beginning, but it builds trust, and trust brings readers back. 5. Start with an interesting introduction. Once someone clicks on your article, your introduction decides whether they'll continue reading or leave. That's why the first few lines are so important. Start with something that grabs attention. You can ask a question, share a surprising fact, or mention a common problem your readers face. Then quickly tell them what they learn from your content. For example, by the end of this article, you'll learn 5 simple ways to improve your writing. This creates curiosity and gives readers a reason to continue. A strong introduction doesn't have to be long. It just needs to make readers feel they're in the right place. 6. Keep your writing simple and easy to read. Many beginners think using difficult English makes them sound more professional. But in reality, simple writing is more powerful. Your readers shouldn't need a dictionary to understand your content. Use clear words, short sentences, and small paragraphs. This makes your content easier to read, especially on mobile devices. A good tip is to write as if you're explaining something to a friend. For example, instead of saying, utilize, simply say, use. Remember, your goal isn't to impress readers with your vocabulary. Your goal is to help them understand your ideas quickly and easily. When your writing is simple, more people will enjoy reading it. 7. Use storytelling to make your content memorable. People often forget facts, but they remember stories. That's why storytelling is one of the best ways to keep readers engaged. You don't need a long or dramatic story. Even a small example from everyday life can make your point much stronger. For instance, instead of saying, always proofread your work, you could say, imagine sending an email to an important client with spelling mistakes. It creates a poor first impression. Now your advice feels more real and easier to remember. Whenever possible, support your ideas with examples, experiences, or simple situations your readers can relate to. 8. Write for people first, then think about SEO. If you're writing content for websites or blogs, you've probably heard about SEO or search engine optimization. SEO helps your content appear in search results, but it shouldn't become your main focus. Many beginners try to add the same keyword again and again, making their writing sound unnatural. Instead, use keywords where they fit naturally. Organize your content with clear headings and short paragraphs so it's easy to read. The best SEO strategy is simple. Write helpful content for people first. When readers find your content useful, search engines are more likely to recommend it too. 9. Edit before you publish. Very few writers get everything right in the first draft. That's why editing is an important part of content writing. Once you've finished writing, take a short break before reviewing your work. Then check for grammar mistakes, spelling errors, repeated words, and sentences that sound awkward. A simple trick is to read your content aloud. If something doesn't sound natural while speaking, it probably needs improvement. You can also use grammar checking tools, but don't depend on them completely. A few minutes of editing can make your content look much more professional. 10. Practice regularly. Like any other skill, content writing improves with practice. No one becomes a great writer in a single day. The more you write, the more confident you'll become. Try writing something every day, even if it's just a few hundred words. Also, read articles from good writers and notice how they explain ideas, use examples, and keep readers interested. Don't compare your beginning with someone else's years of experience. Just focus on improving a little every day. Small improvements, repeated consistently, lead to big results. Conclusion. Let's quickly recap today's tips. First, understand what content writing really means. Second, know your audience before you start writing. Third, do proper research. Fourth, write headlines that attract attention. Fifth, begin with an interesting introduction. Sixth, keep your writing simple and easy to understand. Seventh, use storytelling to make your content more engaging. Eighth, write for people first and then think about SEO. Ninth, always edit your work before publishing. And finally, practice regularly because great writing comes with consistency. Remember, you don't need perfect English to become a good content writer. What matters most is understanding your readers and creating content that genuinely helps them. Every article you write is an opportunity to learn and improve. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start writing, keep practicing, and keep improving. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more useful content, and let us know in the comments which tip you're going to apply first. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.